Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my wonderful students. Welcome back for class 7 subject English. Now students, we have completed unit 1 3 questions. Even unit 1 poem The Squirrel also I have completed in live classes. But I made this video for those students who not able to attend the live classes because of some reason or because of some technical issues. So students, I made this video for especially those students who has not attained live classes, so they can easily learn their subject at home. So students, open everybody your textbook and look at unit number 1 poem, that is The Squirrel, which is written by Mildred Bowles Armstrong. Now students, first of all we'll see the summary of this poem. It's a very short and very small poem and very interesting poem also. Now look at everybody here. The poet shows a squirrel sitting on a tree and eating nuts. Its tail was raised upwards with a tip pointing downwards. Thus the tail seemed to be making a question mark. It had a grey coat. It was so loose that the poet calls it an overcoat. In order to eat a nut, it was sitting straight. Squirrel is funny little animal that likes to play with the human beings. If human beings reigned around his tree, the squirrel wouldn't be frightened. It would like to tease and play. To do so, it would also run round the tree but from the opposite side. So here whole summary is given related to the poem. That according to poem, how the poem described the squirrel animal. So according to the poet, the squirrel while sitting on the tree, how it's look like. First of all, that the poet is telling that the body of the squirrel is very straight, and while sitting for eating nut, the tail of the squirrel is looking like a question mark, and that's why the poet here used the verb wore a question mark. After the poet is describing the body of the squirrel, that it's a very soft. The fur, hair is on the body of the squirrel is a very soft. And that's why the poet is using the word coat for the squirrel's body, that he wore a grey color coat. Because it's a loose, it's a very soft. That's why the poet used here this word coat for the body of the squirrel. After, the poet is saying that squirrel is a very little and funny animal, but he also likes to tease and play with human beings. So that's why whenever poet and his friends are going near to the squirrel, that time squirrel is choosing the opposite direction. He's not going or coming in front of them, but he's going to the opposite direction. Now students, open your squirrel poem in your book. We'll see word to word explanation. Now look at the first question which is written here. You may have seen a squirrel sitting on the ground eating a nut. What did it look like? Here is a poet's description of just such a squirrel. So here the poet is asking a question, that you might have seen a squirrel which is sitting on the ground or might be on the tree. So that time, in which position are you watching the squirrel? It's a straight or it's a curved body or etc. What did it look like? Because here we are watching, look at here, it's sitting on the tree. So that time, look at the body of the squirrel is a very straight. But look at here tail, it's looking like a question mark. So every time the squirrel's position is not the same which the poet had seen on the tree. Sometimes the squirrel lying on the ground also. Even especially you can observe in the summer season, because summer is a very hot season. We human being only not feeling hotness. Even animals also feeling too hot. So that time you can observe that under the tree when the squirrel is playing, and suppose that suddenly the squirrel gets some water near it, the squirrel will enjoy a lot. Even in a water, the squirrel can lie also. squirrel can lie in such a way that the squirrel was enjoying and feeling too cool on the ground. So every time the position of the squirrel's body is not the same. That's why here the poet is asking that whenever you are watching the squirrel which is on the ground or on the tree while eating anything or while just playing here and there, that time what's the position, how it's look like. Here is a poet's description of just such a squirrel. The poet first of all asking us question that how it's look like. What did it look like? And after the poet is telling his own description when he had seen the squirrel on the tree. So first of all students, I read the poem, then I explain one by one line. He wore a question mark for tail, an overcoat of grey. He sat up straight to eat a nut. He liked to tease and play. And if it rained around his tree, he went the other way. Now this poem is written by Mildred Burns Armstrong. The poet name is Mildred Burns Armstrong. Now students, you have to remember the name of poet also, because as you know that in an exam the teacher is always asking that who wrote this lesson, who wrote this poem, etc. Yes, so you have to remember that Mildred Burns Armstrong has written the poem The Squirrel. Now first of all students, from this poem we'll take out the past form word. Now look at here. He wore a question mark for tail. Now wore is a past form of wear. Yes. Then look at the next. An overcoat of grey. There is no word, no verb. Yes. Now next line. He sat up straight to eat a nut. Sat up is the action of squirrel. So here sat up is the past form of sit up. He liked to tease and play. Liked. L-I-K-E-D. Liked is a past form of like. And if it rained around his tree, rain. Rain is a past form of run. He went the other way. Now went is a past form of go. Now look at students. Here wore, so wear. Set up, sit up. Liked, like. Rain, run. Went, go. Now you can see here every time ed only will not come when you turn into past form. You know, speak, spoken, like this. Wear, wore. So students, now you are in 7th standard. It's necessary for you to learn past form of the verb as well as past participle form of the verb. In the next chapter, we'll learn past participle form also. Now it's very necessary because now you will learn tenses also. So that time it will useful for you, because that time you have to turn into past also, in a past participle also. So students, you can make a list yourself in a rough book and you have to learn this. So while learning grammar, it's easy for you to understand the past form, past participle form, where to use, how to use, etc. Now we'll see the explanation of this poem. Now look at in the first line, the poet is telling that he wore a question mark for tail. Now, you know students, we never say that the animal wore a tail. The dog wore a tail or wear a tail. We always say that the dog has a tail. Yes, but here the poet is using the word wore a question mark for tail. Because look at the tail of the squirrel is looking like question mark. So that's why might be the poet has used this word wore. Otherwise, we always say that the squirrel has a tail which is looking like question mark. But while sitting on the tree, The squirrel's tail is completely looking like question mark. We are writing question mark like this. It's known as interrogation. The same, is it same? Yes. An overcoat of grey. Now overcoat means long loose coat, which almost we are watching in the marriages also, that many people are wearing coat and which is loose because they are wearing on other clothes this coat. It's known as overcoat. But here why the poet used this overcoat word for the squirrel's body? Because we know that this is like a fur. The hair of the squirrel's body is look like a fur, very soft, very smooth. That's why the poet used that she wore a grey color loose coat. That's why the poet used here overcoat word. He sat up straight to eat a nut. Means the body of the squirrel, look here, while sitting on the tree for eating nut, which is here. It's a nut. So that time the squirrel's body is very straight. He liked to tease and play. Now what do you understand by the meaning of tease? Tease means irritate. किसी को चिढ़ाना खिंचाना, it's known as irritate. Means teasing. That someone, we are just continuously teasing someone. It's known as irritating, or like khijana or chirana. It's known as teasing. So he. Now remember students that this he pronoun is used for this squirrel in this poem. It's not for the poet. But here he pronoun is used for the squirrel. So the poet is telling that the squirrel like to tease also and like to play also. And if we read around his tree, if we, now look at here, the poet has used the pronoun we, means they are not only poet, but with the poet there is poet's friend also. So when poet and poet's friends are just going near to the tree and near to the squirrel, round his tree means squirrel's tree. So what happened? He went the other way. Now he means the squirrel who just going to the another direction, means opposite direction. Other way means opposite direction. So here the poet is just saying that squirrel's nature is like a very naughty, very funny. Squirrel also like to tease and play. Squirrel is like a rodent animal. So the poet is just giving a very short and very nice description, whatever the poet had seen near the tree. So here in a first question, the poet is asking us that when you are watching that time, how the squirrel is look like, what did it look like? So now students, you also whenever see the squirrel, observe it very carefully and describe it in your own words like the poet described. So it's a very small and very easy poem. Now here I have given the word meaning also. So everybody look inside, look at it in your phone. Now war is a past form of wear, but what's the meaning of it? Put on. Overcoat, long loose coat. Interrogative, it's like a question, or you can say question means interrogation. Then tease means irritate. Then other way, it's known as like opposite direction. Now one by one we'll discuss the question answer. So look at page number 17, which the poet had asked us. You may have seen a squirrel sitting on the ground eating a nut. What did it look like? The squirrel is a rodent. His color is grey with brown stripes on its body. It looks like a baby rabbit as it is very small in size with fur on its body. He generally lives on the trees and is very quick. Squirrel likes to eat nuts. It has very bushy tail. It is a cute and naughty animal. Now not and cute is only a cute and naughty animal. So here the poet has, you can write here your own answer also. It's only I have written that the squirrel is a rodent animal, and we know that all squirrel has almost grey color with the stripes on his body. Then we know that fur is on his body. Then almost the squirrels are living on the trees only. We know that the squirrels running very quickly. They are always eating nuts. Then they have bushy tail, and squirrel is a very cute and very naughty animal. You may write the different answer also for this question. Now, the three question which is given below the poem, that is working with the poem. Why does the poet say the squirrel wore a question mark for tail? Draw a squirrel or find a picture of a squirrel sitting on the ground. How would you describe its tail? Now in this first question there are three questions. One is, why does the poet say the squirrel wore a question mark for tail? Now as we have seen in the picture that when the poet observed the squirrel, so that time the squirrel is sitting on the tree, his body is very straight while eating nut, but his tail is looking like question mark, and we know that no animal's tail is looking like question mark. So that's why the poet told here that it might be the squirrel wore a question mark. Now what's the next question? Draw a squirrel or find a picture of a squirrel sitting on the ground. So here students, what you have to do, that if you are very good in a drawing, so you can draw the same squirrel which is given in your textbook, or if you want to draw a different squirrel, like you are watching near your yard or on the tree, so you can draw according to your imagination or according to your observation. But if you don't want to draw it, so you can stick any picture also of squirrel, which you can easily get from the newspaper also, or might be from your old drawing book also. So you can search and you can stick. Now the next question is, how would you describe its tail? Now how would you describe its tail here means according to your picture you have to describe the tail of the squirrel. Suppose that in your drawing or in your picture which you have stuck on your CW, so according to that squirrel you have to describe it. If it's a straight, so you have to use the word that the squirrel's tail is look like a straight, or it's a curved little, so you have to describe according to that only. So here all students' answer might be different in this question, in this third question, because according to your picture only you have to describe the squirrel's tail. Here I have given the answer. The poet said the squirrel wore a question mark for tail because the shape of the tail of squirrel sitting on the ground looks very similar to question mark. Now this is a picture. I would describe it as four of cloths clutched together or bushy shaped. Now look at the second question. Do we usually say that an animal wears a tail? What do we say? Now students, we never say that the animal wear or wore a tail. We always say that the animal has a tail. Now look at the answer. No, we do not usually say that an animal wears a tail. We usually say that animal has a tail. Yes. So here we just write a very small answer that no, we don't usually say that an animal wears a tail. We usually say that an animal has a tail. Now the last question of your poem, that is, he liked to tease and play. Who is teasing whom and how? Now he liked to tease and play. He means the squirrel. The squirrel is teasing the poet and his friends. When Point and his friends ran around the tree on which the squirrel is sitting, it went the other way, teasing and playing with them. So here, who's teasing? That the squirrel is teasing the poet and his friends. And whenever poet and his friends are going towards the direction where the squirrel is sitting, so what the squirrel is going to do? The squirrel is going the another way, means opposite way. So students, here what you have to do, you have to write the squirrel poem in your CW after completed 3 question answers. Then you have to write today's date, and you have to start writing poem first of all in your CW, which is only 6 lines. Then you have to write glossary. Then you have to write these 4 question answers. Now for that, no need to watch in this video only. I have already sent PDF also in your class 7 group. So you can easily get PDF also for this poem. So everybody complete your work. Today is Monday. You can easily complete today only this work within a half an hour. So you can complete it after whenever I send the PDF for the next unit. It's easy for you to complete. So everyone complete your work and make your CW with a complete work and write with a good handwriting. So everyone, take care at your home, stay safe and have a wonderful day everyone.